at night he wasn't sleeping, and I would wake up and I would see the glow next to me, and it was the calculator was on, and always crunching numbers at like 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. He was always crunching numbers and not being able to sleep. And he's like, are we going to make it? I don't know if we're going to make it. It was just like one big roller coaster, because it was like good days, like when the numbers made sense to him, then he was like on a high. And then like the next day he was at the lowest of lows.
So we, Rusty and Jennifer Olson, we're in Garner, Iowa, north central Iowa. We farm currently around just shy of 1,500 acres of row crops. Currently 250 of that is certified organic.
It just seemed like you tried to go sit and talk to your banker about like, how can we make this better for us? And there was like, there was never really like a solution to what we were needing. They just kept borrowing you more money just to get you by. But like, there wasn't ever like, hey, let's like really take a look at your numbers. It was always us reaching out to them, not them reaching out to us. And so,
which I get, they're busy, but it's, they're in the business of loaning money, and they were always good to us, but there was always that gut wrenching, what if? Positive outlook. When I used to sit up, like my wife said, the glow, I'd sit there at that damn calculator on my phone, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, just stewing over numbers and going over and over, because I didn't have anything written down. I just always had it in my head. And, you'd write it down on a piece of paper, then you lose a piece of paper, And now I've got this farm metrics on my phone, on my laptop, on my desktop, and I can click on any time because it's all on the Google. And I can pull it up anywhere I'm at, and I can adjust my numbers. We can adjust the cash flow. We can adjust as checks come in, operating note gets paid down, we adjust it, and I know exactly where I'm at. I love knowing what my debt to equity ratio is. I love knowing what my numbers are in that balance sheet and what my percentages are. That's the peace of mind that I have that keeps me moving every day.
And you're always worried, like in this whole with agriculture and everything, because I wasn't from an agriculture family. So like how cutthroat of a business, like with letting your neighbors know what you're doing and just like cash rent and like renting ground, and like you don't want your neighbors knowing your problems because then they're just going to go and tell everybody else. And so now you try to work through that and, make them come up to you and say, hey, what are you doing? Like make them interested in what you're doing, because you're doing something different and you're succeeding at it is going to make other people want to know what you're doing. We
used to be the kind of the negative ones. Yeah. We had people that were moving away from us because we were so negative, because everything just sucked. And as things progressed and got better, we just learned to focus on the positives. And you start to just move away from the people. I mean, I still got friends that every time I get together with them, all they talk about is how much they hate this and they hate that and they hate summer and they hate the heat and they're tired of this and tired of this. And it's just like, you just disconnect. It's not that you want to, you just feel like you just don't want to hear it anymore. You miss the friendship, but you don't miss the negativity. If you are not willing to invest in yourself, then you might be in the wrong business, and you're going down a dark path. You're going to go down the rabbit hole. So take care of yourself and find the right people that can help you. And I guess I firmly believe that the people we work with, Legacy Farmer, are the right people for us. And I would strongly urge other people to consider it, because it's a good program, and there's just a lot of insight.
What's up, everyone? My name is Jace Young. I'm the founder of a company called Legacy Farmer, and inside of that company, what we do is we've helped over 300 family farms simplify and streamline the entire financial side of their operation and help them learn their numbers at a deep, deep level so that they can implement the systems and the processes to make sure that their operation lives on for generations into the future.